Alright guys, we got a couple packages to get into today. So two of these I got from eBay, and eBay recently just introduced their authentication service here in the UK. It's been out in the US for a while now, however, I haven't used it because it literally just came in, I'd say a couple weeks ago here in the UK. And I got a couple thoughts on that service, but we got a couple packages. I'm going to show you what I got. Obviously no double boxing on here. And this is a Yeezy. You guys already know what this is. I did a review on this yesterday, and this is the brand new Yeezy MNVN in the bright blue colorway. All squished up and flat. I've got a lot of people who are very mixed on this pair of shoes. Like, a lot of people say that they really like this colorway. A lot of people haven't even bothered to try for the Yeezy MNVN just because maybe the upper materials are not as premium as, let's say, a lot of the other 700s. Of course, the V1 is a completely different upper where you've got mesh, leather, suede. It feels very premium, and when you compare it to literally a nylon material, yeah, some people are not a fan of that. Definitely understandable, but obviously these two, despite having the exact same midsole, are two very different pairs of shoes. So yeah, obviously I'm unboxing this even though I already did a review because this is a second pair. I did enter a lot of raffles for these. I was kind of anticipating them to be more limited than I guess they were. Right, and then we got a package from End Clothing. This is another double up as well. All right, and inside we got the Fragment Nike Dunk, the Beijing City Pack. And you know what, guys, listen, I know I said this in my review, but I'm going to say it again. This is one that actually surprised me a lot. No, it doesn't have the nicest feeling materials. Yes, it is way better than a pair of regular Dunks. The colorway, I think, is really, really cool. I know purple may seem like a little bit of a louder option, but when you mix it with this black, and because the purple is a very deep shade, it actually turns out really, really nice on foot. It does have a stealthy, darker vibe, and I think this is a really solid pair of shoes. These are the next two packages I got. Now, I got these both off of eBay, and I use eBay a lot, right? I buy a lot of my shoes through eBay because I can get the quickest ship times. I can negotiate a little bit with the seller, and I can get a better price oftentimes than, you know, all of the fees that come with StockX or GOAT or something like that. And sometimes I can even get early pairs on eBay. So eBay has been my go-to. Now, recently in the UK, they just introduced their authentication service, which means eBay is now acting like a StockX or a GOAT, and the seller sends it to them to get authenticated, and then eBay sends it off to the buyer or the customer. So this is something that I think I'm in a little bit of a unique situation where it actually puts me at a disadvantage to use this service. However, I think a lot of you guys will benefit. So let me just tell you my experience. And first we got to take a look at the shoes to be able to see if it is a good thing or maybe it's a bad thing. So I don't know which one is which, but we're gonna start off with this one. We do get some good packaging. They do add some protective plastic with the air bubbles in it, which is always a good thing. You get the custom eBay box. Here we go. I mean, you guys probably already know what this is. An all over brown box that flips open. And of course, we got the foam runners. So this is the ones that released, I believe, on May the 29th. The Yeezy foam runner, and this is the mineral blue colorway. So very, very dark. Like, unless you look really closely, these almost just look black. So this is definitely going to be the most, I guess, durable in terms of scuffs and dirt. This is going to hide it a lot better than the other colorways. So eBay also adds this little NFC tag over here. So it's pretty much like the StockX tag, however, eBay kind of one-upped, and you can actually scan this with your phone. You just put your phone next to it. I'll show you a little screen recording of how it works, but yeah, that's kind of something that eBay added just to make sure that this is an official tag and it actually links back to this pair of shoes. Let me unbox this last pair and show you what I got. A slightly different color of the box. This isn't the same pair of foam runners, I actually got a second pair of the sand colorway. So these restocked again alongside the mineral blue colorway, so the price went down significantly, and I actually managed to get a pretty good deal for this pair. So I thought, you know what, why not just double up? I really do like this sand colorway. I think it does have to be my favorite of the foam runner. So same deal, you get your NFC tag on the side, which you can scan, make sure everything is legit. Like the sand colorway feels almost a little bit more slick and not so grippy, and this mineral blue colorway feels a lot more grippy and a little bit more like a kind of rubber material. Now, we also have the MXT Moon Gray. So the thing is that both of these colorways, because of that swirl effect, these were actually made in China as opposed to the sand colorway, which was made in the US. So if that's something that influences your decision as to what colorway you would get in the foam runner, that's completely fine, and I understand that. So all in all, I think my experience with eBay Authentication Service is relatively good. However, listen, for me, and again, this might be a unique perspective, a unique situation, I actually find it to be a little bit of an annoyance because you cannot opt out of it. So now when you're buying any Yeezy or Jordan over, I believe, $200, you now have to go through the authentication service. And for me, it's a little bit annoying because the shipping takes a lot longer than it normally would. Like I said in the beginning of the video, like one of the huge pros for me using eBay is that I could get sneakers in like literally next day. So if I take an L on a shoe and I know I need to get a review out for you guys, I can go and find it on eBay. I can message the seller and I can say, listen, I need this in ASAP. I need this in next day. Can you do it? And oftentimes they say, yeah, no worries. I'll get this out to you as soon as possible. So when I ordered these, I believe I ordered these on May the 29th. I think they came in on June the 7th or June the 8th. It's just too long. It takes too long because it's going through eBay, getting authenticated, then shipping out to me. It's just, it doesn't work out. However, if I wasn't in any rush, I do believe that eBay has kind of the cheapest authentication service. Like I don't actually believe you pay any fees right now. I'm sure they'll probably introduce some fees in the future, but I just think that they're trying to compete with StockX and GOAT. So it is a nice addition. The more competition we have in the kind of secondary market realm, the cheaper and the easier it's going to be to get shoes, just make them more accessible essentially. So bottom line is my experience was relatively good. However, I'm not going to be using it as much as I used to. You cannot opt out of the service, so it is going to force me to look elsewhere to buy shoes to make sure I get them in as quick as possible to put these reviews out for you guys. Let me know if you guys have used the eBay authentication service. What was your experience? Or let me know where you go to buy your secondary market pairs of shoes. Is it StockX, GOAT? Where are you looking? Instagram? Who knows? But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you so much for coming through, guys, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. You know I'll catch you in the next one, but until then,